Hello and welcome to my stream. I am gonna be drawing. I have this little screen I made that says welcome, but today I shall be drawing. I'm not sure exactly what I want to draw, but yeah. I'm gonna make my mic stop playing in my headphones. It's killing me. I have to remember how to do that. The settings. Monitor off. Good. Okay, now I'm not dying from hearing my own voice play in my headphones. So, I shall find something to draw. Not actually. I've been thinking about wanting to draw stuff inspired by Brandon Sanderson's books. So there's these things that are called they're the Inquisitors that have like spikes through their eyes, and they sound very cool and very interesting to draw. And yeah, I don't remember exactly where all the spikes are in them, but definitely the eyes. I think they have some in the shoulders and stuff too. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably draw stickmen and then go from there with actually drawing a body and stuff. Because you always have to start with like some base level of your little person. Because you don't want to get too carried away with drawing part of them and then you have nothing else to do. Or what am I even saying? Trying to think of where do I even want them on this thing. I could like put like a roof or something, because it's kind of like a kind of medieval setting, at least for the first 3 books. Then it gets slightly more modern. It's like the 19th century, yeah, and early 20th century, because they start actually making technology and stuff. Yeah. So I'm just gonna draw a roof and then put the Inquisitor on top of it. I'm gonna draw a pretty simple shaped house. My eraser's too big to make it smaller. And get rid of overlapping lines. Yeah, keep it like that, and I'll make those different colors. Then there should probably be another floor. Like, this shouldn't be the only floor to it. Perhaps this could be a shop of some sort. Add like some windows on the side of it. If I even, what am I doing? Going insane. Like, how do you even space things on a building? No one knows. Geometric shapes are fun. Haven't even gotten to the thing that I was gonna draw, but we'll just have fun drawing a house. I guess I should add a sort of guideline for the tops of these for the windows and stuff, and the door, because I'm trying to actually draw it along the same line. Okay. I'll put the door about there. Keep accidentally like adding marks to the screen where I don't need them. The gap's fine because it's supposed to get smaller as you get farther away. Am I even getting farther away? No, more like it's getting bigger, but whatever. I'm not trying to do perspective properly because we're close to the thing, so. Wow. And my window, actually, they're pretty similar size. They're not too far apart. And I should connect the top of it. And the tops of these. And over here. Should probably add some. Well, we wanted to draw an Inquisitor. Guess I could add some more things to the top of this. With some like little windows. Because windows are fun, especially when they're just boxes. Because then you don't have to, like, if you just color in the box, you don't have to worry about what's even inside the house unless you want to draw that. But if you're focusing more on, like, the subject on top of it, then that's fine. I'm adding so many windows to this house, even though that would mean it's like more of a wealthier person's little thing. Actually, well, they live in huge houses though in the book. Like they're just like giant mansions, so this little thing doesn't really compare to that. This up and down. This up and down. Okay, good. I'm not like totally slanting the entire thing I'm drawing. Because I tend to sit or the angle from my eyes to the screen are like not straight on. So I'll draw things wonky. Trying to fix the little edges so it looks better. And I'll add one last window to this section of the second floor. Should probably make this line. There we go. Because if I line up these ones, it's easy to draw the up and down lines. Is that up and down? I'm not sure. We'll try that again. Up and down. I mean, this could be so much easier if I just used like the perspective tools and stuff. But I'm not even doing that. We're like, nah, we're gonna freehand perspective. Okay, this is an interesting looking building. We should probably add some detail. Makes it look more its caliber, since it would probably be catered toward more like wealthier individuals. be like, instead of drawing, we're just experts at using an eraser. It's like hmm. Yeah, some interesting little curvy bits. Could probably add more lines. Or, well, actually, I think if they're just color blobs like that, that would look pretty cool. And then if I like shade and stuff, it'll look better. Yeah, I'm just like, there's so much empty space I put right here. But I could try to put something on top of these windows and the door. That might make it work a little better. If it's like a shutter or something. Making all these perfectly straight lines. So it'll look like it's something that was like printed or whatever. I didn't like design it. Like I just copied and pasted it from somewhere. And then put it on my canvas and drew on top of it. I'm seeing if shutters even looks any bit good on top of these windows. Or it's not even like shutters, it's just kind of like lines. That'd be like a piece of wood or whatever on top of it. Maybe it could be shutters if I put it on like the side. Or, oh, I could make this instead of what I just did, which is, it's a little weird looking. I could make it have those little, they're the awnings that extend out over top of windows and doors. That might look a little better. Because this is meant to be a shop after all. Or a house. It doesn't matter. Boop. Okay. So if I want to make awning, I'd have to extend slightly past it. And then probably want to put this at the same spot. Like a little bit to the side. Have it like that. And then curved bit goes up and comes down. Comes up. Goes down. Add a line. It's a little cylinder-esque shape. But if you add stripes and stuff to it, it'll look better. But first we gotta get rid of these extra lines that are underneath it. I mean, I could have just kept them, but I'm drawing it on at least this section on one layer. Actually, why did I save that if this needs to be erased? What am I doing here? I don't know. Like, we're gonna fix the lines that you won't even see. Okay. Need to get rid of this little bit on the top and this little bit on the side. And then these lines in here. Because it should be filled on the sides. At least that's what my little awning shall look like. I'll have to draw another one. This, or actually, I want to add some stripes to it. That curve with the thing. Well, I want it to actually curve with it, but not be too curvy. And I have to remember to get my pen to actually follow in the line I want to go. Here we go. Gotta be slow when I'm doing this, otherwise it will just die. Like, it won't look good because the lines will be all over the place. They won't be very even. It will be a disaster. I think there's lawnmowers outside my house. There we go. We got the sides. And we're gonna get finished doing this, and I may try to like figure out if I can copy and paste this section because I don't necessarily want to do this again. Because it does take a bit of time to get the lines just right, and I'm not even curving it as much as it was before. Like, the curve is like coming out of the thing. Oh, whatever. I'll make these closer together. Or, nah, they'll be about the same length. Trying to at least fill in these little gaps that I'm making. Like, you have to imagine the curvature and actually stick with the curvature. Because if you don't, you've screwed it up. Or it'll look like this little middle piece. Just trying to consolidate between two styles. And so it looks weird, but not sure exactly how to fix that. I think I will draw this line and then erase this one and draw it a little better. That might work best. Okay. So we got that. It looks a little better. This line. Is this the line I just drew? No. I just drew the one beside it. Trying to fix it so it doesn't look so bad from afar. It's like, what happened here to all these lines that are looking all funky? Ah, that looks nice. I need to figure out if there's a way to like somehow, oh, maybe I can copy and paste this if I outline it properly. Yeah, if I go like this, I'll have to erase a little bit on the end, but then if I copy it, oh, and it pasted it already. Oh, okay, it's on a new layer. Okay, so I need to erase this thing sticking out of it. And this little bit. And this little bit. Then I think that's pretty good. Move it down here. Put it about there. And then I will erase a section underneath it. And then I'll merge it down. It's actually a part of the layer. And I don't know if I want to color in the thing yet, or if I just want to keep sketching this house and forget the Inquisitors. I don't know. Because I'm having fun drawing this. And I did not perfectly line that up, but it's okay, it's okay. Maybe if I just move it a little bit, I'll have to redraw that other section. Just move it up a little bit, like there. Okay. And get rid of these lines. Actually, yeah, I have to get rid of the lines, but I need to move it again because it needs to be centered on the window. Okay. We are. Have this better. So I will just make the line. And I just made it go the wrong way. Did I not even? I didn't even actually center this. That's the problem. There we go. I think that's a little better. Yes. That line's much better. And there. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Okay. This. And I was wanting to add something over top of this center one. Or maybe have this top part stick out. Yeah, maybe that'll be good. Could I have it? I'm not asking Siri anything. No. Get out of here. And just line that up there. Add a little line. Copiamo. We are. And that looks bad now that I look at it from afar. Lines need to be exactly the same. One box cannot be smaller than the other. Actually, I'll make this box and then I will make the lines go across. There we are. This looks better. Add this line down. And add a line down. Then probably get rid of some of these lines that are kind of getting in the way of this looking like one structure. Erase this bit. Okay. Then I need to erase this section. Get that. Okay. Looks a little wonky because it doesn't curve. The whole way. There we go. That'll look a little better. Okay. Oh, that doesn't. Yeah, no. I'll just leave it like this. And then I could start coloring some things in. feel like, I don't know, I feel like this needs to have a more solid structure. I think if I put it like that, this will look a little more like it actually belongs. There. And then, I mean, color will help it look a little better. But, yeah. I think it would need some words, but I don't know what this would be. I feel like this needs to be scooted over. But I can't totally scoot it over. Without like totally cutting into the other thing. And I can't do much about that. I think I'll leave it where it is. And if this doesn't look best. Because it's kind of like off-centered. It goes like that. But maybe that'll be better if I have something up here. And yeah, but first I'm gonna actually add some color to this little house or shop. And the kind of like yellowy light. It needs to be more bland. No, I think maybe like that better. No, it needs to be oh, what if I put this in here? And then had like a brown the outside. Then well, the roof should probably be a different color. I mean, well, even if I make the roof like anything other than that, it would be stained like black because of the ash falling from the sky. So I think the color needs to be more orangish brown or more reddish color. I feel like that's too bright though, because everything's supposed to be like charcoalish. I feel. You know, or I could just come over it with something like that. trying to drop the color and it doesn't want to drop. Color. Maybe I do have color drop already on. That's why it's not letting me grab it. An alternating color. Something else, probably like a gray. Because even if something is white, it can't be like actually white because there's supposed to be ash falling from the sky. And so it wouldn't look that good. I should probably fix the color of that. There we go. I think it needs some frames for the windows. Because the window frames are important. I can even draw them. Okay. I think a gray color would be good. Because that'll be a little different from the brown. Okay. Almost done with the upper windows. And we'll see how it looks. I mean, it even looks better with how it is right now. Okay. Think about trying to make it more, well, I may need to make it, just gray enough. It's like a bluish gray that I put there. I will outline the sides of this one. And the sides of this one. There we are. Looks kind of decent. And I need to probably get a darker color. Get a darker color for underneath here and for shading, which I'll probably do it with this pen. I'm gonna go like that. And I'll just try to line it up. There we go. Cool. That's good. And just wanting to get it to go around there. And needs a little there with this line. Or I need to fix that a little because it's screwed up. It's about like that. Maybe if I just color this in, it'll look. I think it looks better like that. Trying to do the color drop to go. There we go. I think if I go about like in here. Press the button. There we go. Gotta shade. With flat colors. Boop. Trying to get this to look okay. This could probably have some line going down it. I think that makes it makes it stand out even if that's not where the light would be casting a shadow. Boop. What color would work? This color. Shade underneath here. This color could shade underneath here. Need to like stop making that other thing be my reference, but if I do, it'll still color this in. Or if I go like this, make this not a reference, then I can color drop. Why is it not working? Color drop there. What layer am I even? Oh, I'm not on the right layer. But why is it not working? What is happening? It's not letting me color drop. No, whatever, I'll just color it in. Probably because it's too close in color. Something weird like that. What layer is that on, though? It's on the same layer. Whatever. Why is it still using that as a reference, or why is it not filling it? I am utterly confused. Okay. Now I'm trying to shade in here with the same color as what's on the outside. Wow. Probably should use a different color. Yeah, I'm not going to use that same color for shading right there. You can use it for shading up here. Along the upper edge. Because this frame should theoretically be sticking out. Okay. That bit good. And just gonna find a different color to shade this part down here. Maybe like that. Like a more reddish color. Hmm. There. That looks a little better. Maybe if I switch these colors. I want it to be this reddish color. Actually, it looks too close to that color. Can I color drop it? And no, because it's coloring those colors. Trying to get this to actually to work. Accidentally erasing things, which is not good. This looks okay. I mean, if I just add like a kind of like a black cloud over it all, it's kind of dusty, that might help. If there's any sort of texture like that, I mean, I could, there's this charcoal one that might be good to act as like ash. Do we have any actual ash? Would it be an element? No. Spray paint? Spray paint? No. A material. Nope. Vintage? Nope. Maybe organic? Oh, there's mountain ash. It's probably what we want because it would be coming from a mountain. What does it do? Maybe if I just like lightly sprinkle it with some ash over top of it, that might be good. Like I'd need to kind of like just coat it. Not over the whole thing, but over like the top of it. Because I need to be more careful about how I apply it. Got some ash that I need to erase part of. This eraser. To make it more line up with the house. And then get it goes along here. Trying to get the right size of the ash. Oh, that's why it's not. Because that's the part that I'm trying to avoid, is that part actually isn't the roof, it's more like the side of the roof. So I guess if I erase from it, that's fine. I'd still need to get some more ash. That's like around here. Maybe if I did like lower opacity, because right now it's quite dark. What am I doing? Okay, we want to probably duplicate this layer and just like put it up here or something. Then alpha lock it. And increase the size of this. And to get some like layers of charcoal or whatever, because it should like, not charcoal, of ash, because it should like stain the roof and stuff. And then it should also be on everything, where it just kind of stains it. So that you have like just a faint layer of it on everything. Because you can't clean it off. And also on this bench, not bench, this stairwell. We don't need actually ashes in the entryway, but definitely on the windows we could put ash. And on, yeah. And some extra ash around there. Especially since it can accumulate on here and on the top of this. Okay. So we have a dirty looking building. And then, what even is this layer for? Oh, that's because I was trying to put the charcoal on that layer. Okay. So we can now draw the Inquisitor on top of this house, because he's probably hunting someone around this place. And the little studio pen. And then I think I want him facing inward to the canvas. So he'll be like probably with like, so he'll be facing that way with probably this cape blowing, because he should probably have a cape of some sort, because he'll, what pen am I even using? We will use this pen. Then we'll want them with the spike in the eyes. About there. Maybe I'll move it down. He should be decently tall. Surikoi. Then I mean, the spikes don't look, what I just made doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna make this smaller. Probably make these spikes more like jutting out of the face or something, because it should look more horrifying. It shouldn't just look like glasses, which would be so sad if it did. Like, who wants glasses shoved through their head? I don't know if the tips point out the back side of it. Actually, I should make them thicker. Could put some like I don't know what it would be, but like scar tissue type thing, or it's like pretty red or whatever. But it did get kind of like stabbed through the face with some spikes. And they probably have like a decent amount of hair since they can't like see it like a regular person. Because they got spikes in their eyes. Okay. And you probably want some this farther back, his neck, and some. Not sure how wide I want his shoulders to be. I'm trying to remember. I have to search up actually where all the spikes are on their body, so I actually can draw that more accurately. Okay, let's see. Head and torsos. 2 through the eye sockets. Oh, so they'd probably be. Oh, yeah, they stab through the head, which protrude from the back of their head, and a steel spike in the spine between the shoulder blades, acting as a linchpin. Additionally, they possess 6 to 8 spikes in their chests, including 4 bronze spikes, 4 metal elementic powers, and 2 to 4 steel spikes for physical powers. Okay, so we got them through the eyes, but we need, well, I have them drawn. You can't quite see that's coming out the back of his head. Chest spikes, so I'm guessing we need a bunch of spikes through the chest. I'll probably put 6 spikes. I mean, I'll probably get. Actually, I'll make it protrude out the back of his head. There we go. Yep. Then want to include. I probably should draw more of the body. Not sure exactly what clothes they should have. Try to move in my chair, and my chair is not letting me move. I have no idea why I'm wearing my headphones if I'm not like listening to anything. They're a weight on my head, which is probably not good for my neck. I could listen to music, but that would probably get me distracted. And then it's like, if anyone's actually there, I'd be like, oh no, I've completely missed an entire human being. So yeah. I mean, it seems like some people have like come and gone. I'm not sure if my voice is too loud or why it is that people have decided to just abandon me. It's like, what are you doing? I think I need to angle his shoulders a little more to the side. Currently, he's kind of facing forward. Could kind of get him. I mean, he should probably have a hood of some sort. Scribbling too many lines. Stop coming up, Siri. Okay. I think I need it to go more like. Well, it has to be folded more kind of like down. It goes kind of like that. And has this thing that comes out about. Because I think this one would probably be wearing like one of those mist cloaks, because they basically create the Mistborn by stabbing them with a bunch of spikes from dead people. So that it actually yeah, and I think it does have a hood. The cape or the Mistborn thing. And there are Mistborn that become Inquisitors, so their powers are like doubled. Because if you already have one of the main, about 8 of them, then like doubling the power makes you stronger than any person who possesses that, which would be cool, but also terrifying because you now have spikes in your eyes. But then you also have spikes elsewhere in your body, so you'd probably have about, like, I mean, I'd imagine they'd put like 2 side by side. So you'd have like one. You need to make a circle. How do I want to make a circle. It's like you're not allowed to make a circle. Make it. And give some different lines. Maybe this will be beneficial. I mean, I'd probably need to turn this into more of a night setting. I need to make this more blue, darker color. Kind of like that. Also, like, I should then probably color beneath the guy I'm drawing so I can actually see him. I'll make it slightly blue so it fits with the theme. I'm not gonna use this pen, I'm gonna use this. So it gets more. I'll probably make him stretch over this amount of space with his other leg around there. Oh, there's someone. Hello? Who is this? This is my imagination of what an Inquisitor looks like. I have no idea. Ah, it's 5:19. Cool, I didn't like completely like miss you. But I'm thinking about a book I read. Why is my screen up? Did my iPad just freeze? No. Okay, there we go. I'm attempting to think about, like, Brandon Sanderson's book. He has a series, and it starts with one called Mistborn. Hi. Yes, in Inquisitor, where they basically have spikes driven through them that have powers infused into them that make them stronger, and then they serve the Emperor. It's quite dark, but also very interesting. And I've been like trying to think of like things that would be more in the interesting side to draw. So, yeah. I don't know if I would totally want to. I mean, maybe I could put like. I could like, kind of like get the shape of his clothing. What book series is this? So the first book's called Mistborn. I think the whole thing is called Mistborn, like the series, but the author is Brandon Sanderson. It's a fantasy type book. He writes epic fantasy, and it's set in this world that, like, in comparison, it would be more kind of like a medieval world to us, and they have this whole unique system of a bunch of stuff. They have this emperor guy who's been around for like 1,000 years. Yes, Brandon Sanderson. Have you heard of him? He's an author. I'll just keep him underneath a cloak. Okay. Not sure exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, the Mistborn series. Have you read it, or you've heard of it but need to read it? Yeah, I've tried to get some people to read it. Like, I tried to get my dad to read it. He has like the first book, read like 100 pages, and then just like stopped reading it. But yeah, trying to think of I'm kind of avoiding drawing arms, but I don't know. I feel like he's more just chilling here. I don't know if I want it to. It shouldn't wrap around in front of him. It should be more behind him. Need to erase more. You love books? Yes, that's wonderful. I also like books, but I kind of get addicted to books, and then I like don't do other things. So that's also that's not great. But I do love books. Yeah. So there's like how many books? Is it 7 books? Let me see. Yeah, I think there's like 4 in the second bit. Yeah, we're just kind of hiding some arms in the cloak. It's like we don't need to see them. Just hide it like that. He needs legs though. We can't like avoid legs. I had put this color beneath him so I could actually see it. I feel like he should be somewhat crouching. on this. I'm trying to figure out, I want wind to go more to like the side. It's kind of like blowing out behind him. That means I have to actually get his legs. Books. That's cool. I have not heard of these different things because actually, maybe, I don't know. I've kind of stuck to just reading like all the books by different, like, I mean, there's Brandon Sanderson. He has some books that I haven't quite read yet because I mean we have them somewhere in my house, but I just haven't gotten around to reading them. Trying to kind of make it like a, because it is a cloak. I'm trying to get him to have this cloak bit. And if this is his upper body, I need to move him like up here. So he's more like standing on this actual like house thing I drew. Because, yeah. Because it's supposed to be like the middle of the night with nobody really awake and he's hunting someone who's using their powers. Or is he crouched? Nah. I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm trying to like branch away. Actually, branch away? Nah. Most of what I've drawn is like portraits, and I'm trying to like figure out how to draw more than just portraits, and so full bodies is a bit of something that I have not done that much of, so I'm trying to figure out how to actually do that. Giving him a little belt that has medals on it, because that's what they use in this world. What am I doing? Oh, I'm erasing. I keep putting things on the wrong layers. So what will his power be? Well, they have... Yeah, digital is it's really nice for playing with color. Because if I'm not doing digital, everything I'm doing is essentially black and white, because I like to draw with like pen and sometimes pencil, but yeah. So digital really helps with the colors, because then you can actually play with stuff without like completely like using up a bunch of paper and having to figure out how to, and running out of your equipment. That's another thing. Like if you use like colored pencils a lot, then you like run them down and you have to go buy more. It's like, his power, well, if he's an Inquisitor and he has all the different like spikes that give him the different powers, the magic system in this world, I'm trying to remember exactly all the different powers, but yeah, digital's fun. But all the different, like, they have like about 8 main different things that they have in this world. I think this needs like a cork cap. But if I can describe them, but I can't like tell you exactly. Color pencils sometimes like kill sharpeners if you have like a mechanical, like the automatic sharpener thing. If you do it enough, unless if it's not the right type of sharpener, you destroy it. But the powers in this world, there's ones where you can push and pull metal. So like one application of this is you can, if you have like a bag of coins, you put a coin on like a surface. Like if you put like a coin like on this house and you put another coin on the other side of this roof, you could push against both those coins and you could fly up into the air, and you just like throw coins down sporadically, and that would let you essentially fly throughout like the night air. That's if you have the, trying to remember what metal is linked to that, but they have it where there's different metals that correspond to different powers, and I'm forgetting which ones does what. Kind of, but they also have it where there's more than just that. So there's in each of these different ones has a different metal corresponding to it, and most people who have the power only get one type. So if you can either like pull metal, you can push metal. I think I need to search up everything. There's stuff where you can like physically enhance your body. You can hide the fact that people are using the power. In this world, it's called allomancy. Allomancy. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the copper mine because that's the thing online that has a bunch of information about Brandon Sanderson stuff. Yeah, when I'm trying to think of something, I just like lose my brain. It just goes away. But yeah, trying to remember the different ones specifically, the types. Do. I don't want the fact that there's power dilution. Oh, if you can burn a single metal, that's called misting, and if you can burn all the metals, it's Mistborn, dot, 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 dot. Is it the mechanics that'll tell me? I want you to just have a table. A table that will tell me. Is it, I guess it's under type? I haven't actually really done much, like, going online to this website to actually see. Is it elementic metals? There we go. Here's a table. Yeah, occasionally I do random things when I'm looking for stuff. Random things with my voice. Okay, so if you burn steel, so like if you ingest metal and you you go to the library, fun. But yeah, there's a bunch of different metals, so it's like with the you can there's the physical ones and there's mental ones, and there's even more than what I've, but basically the 8 main ones that are physical and mental. I think there's like a total of like 16, but there's several. So if you have steel, the power, you can burn steel, you can push metal. If you burn iron, you can pull metal. If you burn pewter, you can increase your physical abilities. If you burn tin, you increase your senses. If you burn zinc, you can inflame people's emotions. If you burn brass, you can soothe or like dampen people's emotions. If you burn copper, which the term for the person who can do this, they're called a smoker. It's just fun because in my brain I think of just a bunch of smoke piling around like the characters that kind of obscure the fact that they're using the power. Because if you're an Inquisitor, your eyeballs kind of like tell you where metal is, and so you can actually see the metal on people's bodies and can actually track them by just following that, because their sense of sight is completely twisted upside down because they don't have their eyes anymore because the spikes went through them. Yeah, so copper, if you burn copper, you're a smoker, so you can hide people's allomantic use. And if you do bronze, you're called a seeker, and you can actually find the people who use allomancy. So one of the types of inquisitors that they like to have is they'll find seekers and then they'll actually give them like more spikes and stuff that enhance that ability, and so they are like super sensitive to that, and they can find insurgents. So yeah, that's one of the fun bits of stuff from this book. Am I on the right layer? Yes, I am. That's good. Not sure exactly. I guess I'll give him like boots or something. I should probably also, when I'm talking, I also like forget to breathe sometimes. But yeah. I'll get his legs around in here. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't cover that entirely, but yeah. Okay. I want the pen. The pen. There we go. Ooh, maybe I'll give him like double layered boots. That sounds cool. Like thick sole boots or something. Because they should kind of be combat stuff. Yeah. Talking is hard. What is this person doing? Why would you just write skibbity in my live stream? No. Stop it. I guess if I put it on top chat, yeah, that'll just ignore this other person who's spamming. Oh, it's because I had it on live chat, and so everything was visible, and this person, the cyber gangster person who is being a bit weird, just had a bunch of skibbity. What am I doing? Like, at least, like, the behavior of this person is like a 12-year-old or something. It's like, what are you doing on an art live stream? Okay, so he's a short king. That's what we have right here. He's not gonna be that tall. I mean, I could make his legs longer. Oh, that looks bad. His legs look twisted, or I could just have him crouching where he looks kind of like a spy agent. Yeah, cool. You're totally chill though. Oh, hello, person named Haha Happy. Thanks for finding my stream. But yeah, I was gonna make him this guy crouching. Ah! Stop, Siri, go away. I keep putting my hand on here in a wonky way. Okay, because I think I want his legs to be, because he's doing this in a wonky way where he basically is just crouching on someone's building. Or maybe, yeah, that looks a little better than it did before. But yeah, I'm trying to get his foot to look better. We can just call you Happy. Hi, Happy. That's a fun username. Be like, I will be the embodiment of happiness. Everyone shall be happy. Ah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good idea, but I am just going off my imagination. And my imagination tends to be a little, like, off from reality. I'm doing, like, combat boots with some lines in them. Because, I mean, I guess he... Oh, that's a leg that is a bit too much. That might be a bit better. Imaginarium. That is a song. And I actually have been part of a band that played the song. Using Roblox. Yeah, I'm just kind of going off my imagination. Be like, we're just throwing away all references because I feel like if I start... I mean, I did look at a little bit of references to try to figure out how to put the spikes in the guy's eye. But, yeah. Well, it's been a bit since I played stuff, but I did, I need to put this belt higher. I played, Euphonium. I was in band during middle school and halfway through high school. Yeah. It was kind of hard in high school because I was at a pretty, like, competitive school when it comes to fine arts. And it was quite exhaustive. And we played the piece Imaginarium. That was in, like, I want to say, like, 7th or 8th grade or something. It was, like, one of our harder pieces that was also more fun. Ah, yeah. What do you... What do you play? So it seems like you're in orchestra. I like the orchestra. I mean, like, at my school, a lot of people are kind of like forced to stay in orchestra by like their parents. But also, orchestra is kind of, at least at my school, it was less like demanding than. Oh, that's cool. Playing multiple instruments. I've sometimes tried, but it's a bit difficult. Oh, cool. Will you continue? You'll probably continue into high school. But yeah, good job on going to ninth grade. Or is it, that's after, is it school year? I guess we're starting the next school year, so it's either, so you may be in 8th grade? My brain is struggling today. Okay, I need to just fix this leg. Because it's a bit... Okay, maybe I should just draw... Like, where is his body? We just go in here, get like a color, maybe red. Okay. So we have shoulder, this body. Probably want to give him, since he's on the shorter side, we'll put this, and then this. So then we'd probably need to go like that. Let me see. Terrified of high school. I mean, high school was that was scary. Like leaving middle school and going to this place that was just huge. It was like, ah, yeah, and even and like I had to go to the main campus because my school had like a separate little building for freshmen because I guess wanted to like trap you there and make you stay so it's not like as scary as being with all of everyone. But yeah, I mean it's not it gets better over time. Entrance tests. Oh, entrance test to get into high school. Oh, that makes me think of when there was this guy, I think it was from like, I think he said like Latvia, and he was like selling stuff around where I live, and yeah, he talked about like you have to like actually like make it into high school from doing tests. You either go to like high school and then you'll go to like college, or you're put into like this like trade route. I was like, yeah, that's cool. Hope you have a fun time. Trying to fix this guy's legs because they're a bit wonky. Okay. Yeah, he'll just kind of have it where his arms are like to the side. Ah, from the Czech Republic. I don't know where I'm having his arms be. Maybe I'll put his arms around here. So if you're in Europe and it's 5:47 here and I'm in the central time zone, you're like probably like 8 hours off from me or so. Maybe like 7 to 8 hours. 7 plus 5. I'm doing math. It's almost 1 a.m. So I'm guessing that's 7 hours off. Because my brain is not. Oh, yeah. 7 plus 5 is 12. During the summer, my brain just like shuts down and it can't even like process like simple math for some reason. Why do I have this man like leaning backwards? I should have him facing. Why am I sketching on the wrong layer? Okay. 1 a.m. That's pretty late, but I guess it's y'all don't have school right now, and also I don't have school. But yeah, 1 a.m.'s not that bad though. 1 a.m.'s like decent. I mean, I've been going to sleep like around like, what time have I been sleeping? Like 3 in the morning or so. Yeah. Yeah, my brain just stops functioning. It's like, vacation! And then just shuts down. It's like, I don't have to do anything, so I'm not doing anything. Okay. Trying to get my little outline. 3 a.m. That's fun. Yeah, so you'll probably be awake for a bit since you've been, unless you like actually get up in the morning, which I don't. Yep. What is this color? Boop. You fall asleep at 11 or 12? I mean, I'll have to do that once I'm actually like in like at college on campus. I'll have to actually go to sleep because I have an 8 a.m. Monday morning class. I'm dead. Like, I will just be non existent. Thanks. I mean, you sound cool too. I mean, I'm just existing online, and yeah, because I'm just drawing. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know where you'd be posting it because I don't have any other platforms under my channel name. But if you're posting it on like YouTube, like in like the community tab or anything like that, then I think you can like tag me and then I can see it. And then I'll definitely look at it. Yeah, I'd definitely go look at it. If you tag me, I'll be like, wow, someone actually like put me in one of their little things. I'll be like, yeah, we're gonna go look at that. I don't know if I'd go look at it immediately right now. I mean, I could definitely like look at it on my phone. I'm probably gonna keep my computer and tablet stuck on this. Oh, this man's hand is not, it's not doing it. Maybe I'll just keep it underneath the cloak. That would be a good idea. Here we go. Kinda gotta. Yep, after the stream. I don't know when it's gonna end. I mean, it'll probably. I'll probably end it when like somewhere around like, I don't know, probably like 7 or something. Because I mean, I do have to eat dinner at some point, so that's it's a good idea to not stream when I'm gone. Because it's like, who would want to watch a blank can't just like have it like this and just like look at it for like an hour? Yeah, we're not drawing a hand. Nah. Okay. I'll have him like that. Yeah, that's totally fine. You're an adult with stuff you gotta do. So it's like, definitely you can leave whenever you need to. can get like part of a hand. Maybe just a block. Yeah, because I can draw blocky looking things. You posted it? I can look at it on my phone. Or I could, like, I don't know what I'd do. Because I'd have to, I'm gonna probably, like, leave my screen with what it is right now. Not right now, but, like, yeah. You commented. I'm gonna, I guess I shall, I shall look at it, because I wanna see it. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Because I'll probably be able to find it. Ooh. Have a notification. I've been mentioned, so it means I can just click it. First image. It's of course a sketch of the pizza. Pizza. Yum, pizza. I like that pizza. This guy's cute. Pizza. I like the cheese dripping. That looks nice. Looks delicious. Ice cream. Someone's sad. What is this man? Is this like, it's like a, not, it wouldn't be like, would it be like a Nordic god backpacker in a onesie? Or something like that. Because this man is like just glowing. It's quite cute. I like it. I'm gonna thumbs it up. Yeah. I made a comment. Well, that's nice. I mean, like, you're not like that much of. I mean, you're not like that much younger than me. You're like, what would that be? If you're like about to go into high school, I'm only like 4 or 5 years older than you, because I'm going into college. But yeah, cool. Yeah, I'd love to see your stuff. Now I gotta figure out how to draw this man. Maybe I'll lower the opacity and then sketch. Maybe like one line. Like, Trying to figure out exactly how to draw this man's hand. Maybe like that. That looks okay for you're finished with college. That's fun. I mean, I feel like the idea of like thinking about me as an adult, that's just like, huh? But also like, yes, I am an adult. But yeah, I don't know. Gotta see if I can get a leg. He's just doing a weird squatting thing. Yeah, hands are not fun, but we're just drawing a blob because blobs are easy to draw. And then I'll color in this bit. And then like that, go like that. Kind of adding some detail to the little boot. And I totally don't know what I'm doing. It's like, I'm going to college, I'm gonna learn things, and then find a job somehow. That sounds hard, but also kind of interesting. Not sure exactly what I'd want on these guys. I mean, you still got a bit, but that's cool. Being responsible for yourself is scary. Cause like you're like sometimes you feel like that you may be all alone, but you're not all alone because there's other people around you. But yeah. Yeah, it probably won't be that bad. We'll be okay. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that part and then yeah, we're all in this together. Okay, maybe I have enough squiggles for this guy, and then I think I'll start erasing some of the edges of this, and then I'll probably start coloring him. Oh, your mom wants you out? I mean, hopefully you can get into college or can find a job. It's like if you turn 18 at like the beginning of your last school year in high school, that is not the best. I mean, maybe she'd accept something like if you had a job or you did art or did commissions or something, you found a way to make money, maybe you could like pay a little bit of rent so you're not like forced to actually go find like an apartment to live in. Because I feel like that would be hard for a high school student. Ooh, that's a fun creative pursuit. I feel like movie director. Actually, you could do both script writing and directing, but I feel like directing would be just as fun as script writing. Because script writing, you're kind of like, oh, it's good that it's towards the later bit of the school year, so at least you're not out of place when you're just starting your last year. But like script writing, that makes me like when I think of that, I'm like you're just like kind of like imagining a movie in your head and you're just like writing it down. And then directing is you actually get to like see that come to life. And so it's like you'd probably want to do both of them because they kind of go hand in hand. And I feel like plenty of directors help with the scripting and coming up with like the movie itself, because if you want to have like a really good like movie that's like fully like it's like been thought out from like top to bottom, I feel like everybody would kind of like all the main creative people would need to be in with that. Yeah, it would probably be pretty good if she doesn't kick you out right at the start. or like immediately, like when you turn 18. That's kind of scary. It's like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Happy. Now get out of my house. It's like, oh no, that's kind of scary. Eh, I'm erasing the actual cloak. I mean, like, I don't have to do it like this, but I'm just having fun. Also helps me think. Mmm. Oh, that's nice that your dad'll let you back. She's like, get out. And he's like, oh, come back. She didn't actually mean it like that. It's like, we're not going to abandon you. It's good that your dad's not gonna, like, I feel like a bit of that's a little overreacting. It's like, if you're gonna kick your kid out, you should at least kick them out, like, after they've finished school. Yeah. I mean, for me, if I'm trying to, like, stream and draw, I kind of can't listen to music, but when I'm just, like, randomly drawing, yes, music is wonderful. It's like, you just get to watch me erase things as I'm randomly talking about our conversation, jumping between points. What is my computer saying? Oh. Yeah, it's not fun going to school when you're like sick like that. What is this little warning sign that my thing is giving me? It's not fun to go to school when you're sick. I mean, my mom's kind of like the opposite of that. She's like, you feel any little bit sick, stay home. We will take care of you and don't go to the school, because she also hates like public school. So she's like, yes, another moment where my child is not being educated by the demons. But yeah, I mean, parents are different in some ways, but yeah. It's good that not both your parents are like that. Oh, that's nice. Anxiety goes away. I mean, I felt like I was just talking to no one for how long? For probably like 2 hours or so. But yeah, it's fun. I like small live streams when there's actually people there to talk to. I mean, I feel like talking to strangers, that's, I guess, a good way to work on talking, public speaking, maybe. Well, pillow bunkers are fun. Yeah, yeah, it wasn't 2 hours. You joined, like, I was exaggerating, but it was probably about an hour when you joined. But pillow forts are fun. especially if you have enough. If you have a bunch of pillows. A blanket fort under your desk. Fun. I tend to just like gather a bunch of pillows and blankets and kind of just make like a thing of that. I just have something soft all around me when I'm watching things. I have pillows, blankets, and like maybe like two Star Wars like stuffed animals, but from quite a long time, but yeah. I've got water. Yes, water's important. I mean, I don't even when I say I'm like water's important, but then it's like I drink like tea and like avoid water like it's the plague sometimes because I'm like it doesn't taste as good. But yeah, yeah. I like Star Wars as in just like casually viewing it. I used to like it like a lot more like long ago, but then I met people at school who were like actual like Star Wars nerds, like super into it. Like they knew a whole bunch of lore and all sorts of stuff. It was like, wow, I don't think I'm into Star Wars that much. But yeah, it was interesting listening to those people talking about it. You prefer water? I mean, my dad also likes water. It's like we go anywhere, he's like, water. And I'm like, unsweet tea. Flavored water. Y'all drinking water? Water. Yeah, I'm like you, Mama Lynx. You've never watched Star Wars, Happy? I mean, that's okay. Some of Star Wars, like, it's, like, a little cringy when, like, the stuff that they started doing in, like, the later movies, but you're not allowed? How are you not? What? The highest rating of Star Wars stuff of the main movies is 13, PG 13. And maybe when you're older, or you could somehow watch it with a friend somewhere else, or I don't know. I feel like there's ways to watch things. That's the spike from his head. Okay, yay! I erased all the excess and we got his funky leg. They're so thick. I should probably reduce the thickness of his legs. Yeah, he's quite, he's not, he's shorter, but I don't think his legs should be that thick. Yeah, because like maybe these look like glasses, but it's meant to be like the spikes because like they have them where I mean I'm kind of ignoring it, but there should be like spikes in about this area of or more like this area, like the chest section, but Made you think of unicorns. Well, it's something that like gives them like a different type of sight where they can see metal, because that's what is actually used to have powers in Brandon Sanderson's world of Mistborn. Unicorn. I mean, at least you can read books, fun, more books. Books are nice. So you sometimes don't even need movies if you have books, because the books are the movies. They're better. Okay. What was I trying to do? I was trying to decrease the thickness of this man's legs. I should probably just erase it. There we go. Get it like that. Or maybe just slightly less bent. There we go. You gotta go? Yeah. Bye, Mama Lynx. I do totally agree with you. Books are better than the movies, generally. You stopped reading after you turned 12? Well, you, you probably could, if you're kind of restricted on your, like, movie watching ability, then I guess you could try to maybe read books. Fantasy's fun. The Garfield comics. Yeah. I mean, I've like only seen like a little bit of Garfield. Yeah, nice meeting Mama Lynx. Bye. And this man, I need to fix his legs. Trying to get the proportions a little bit for him. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Probably should. Well, maybe it does need to be about that high. And I just need to get rid of this right here. Oh, well, you could be a nerd. Reading's fun. Oh. So what I'm guessing happened is you probably like had the Lego movie like play on like repeat. But that's so sad that you can't watch newer movies. But if you're totally like restricted on movies, everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Oh, hi, Bill. We're drawing and also just talking. There's also a person that's called Happy who's here as well. I'm trying to fix the legs of my person. You really, really ribby? Yes, I am really, really ribby. Yeah, I just made that name because I was like, I don't know. Be like, I wanted something that had like RR. And I was like, really, Rebby? Yes. Yeah, it's an epic session. What am I doing? I'm not erasing. I'm screwing up my drawing. Okay. That might, his leg is a bit pointy. Maybe like that. That looks a little better. Should probably make this a little smaller. And then get it out like that. Boop. There. Did I erase that section? There we go. That looks better. Racing ravioli? I don't know if I want to be a racing ravioli. This man's legs are screwed up. They're wonky. Maybe like that. Running ravioli, but I don't run. Running is like my nemesis. It's like, you want to stay healthy? It's like, no, I'm not running. Not for that. Reading ravioli. Yeah, but I'm doing art. Not necessarily just reading. Trying to fix this leg. Okay, what am I doing? Huh? Racing car out of dried pasta? I mean, that does give a really funny visual image. I am screwing up my drawing because I'm drawing on the wrong layers. But, I mean, I guess 20 years ago, though, what would that be? 2005? Before, actually, I think YouTube was invented in like 2005, but it would be like before like any of like how it is now, with a lot of more modern creators. Where do you buy a new brain? I mean, you could go to the black market and buy someone's brain, but it's not going to be able to be implanted into your head because it's going to be dead. Or live if it's like a human, but that's probably not a good thing to purchase. But yeah, I don't know. You could invest in your current brain and try to increase its knowledge. Maybe try to build that racing car. I think you need to go to like a different like site or something. Like not like Google, be like the dark web or something. Be like that, no. That's not a good idea. Like, let's think before we act. Okay. I think I've pretty much got the leg fixed. I think I can erase this. Yeah, I can delete that. We got this guy up here. This foot looks really wonky because I need to fix this foot. Because currently it is not flat enough. Oh. What, like, which thing? Having what sounds oh, like your joke that sounds cursed out of context. That's fun. I mean, every group needs something like that. It's like, it's not fun if you don't got a cursed joke. Did I draw the house as well? Yes. I did draw this house because I was trying to well, I just started drawing the house because I'm like, ooh, this sounds fun. Because I was like, I wanted him to be on top of a house. And so I just got carried away drawing the house and then didn't draw the man for like an hour. Or not quite an hour, but I spent a bit like thinking about how I wanted the house to look. But the house has this is ash on the house. That's why it has this thing over top of it. I'll snap your liver. I mean, that sounds funny because like the liver, it's a more like fleshy object. It's not like a bone, so it doesn't like it's not gonna like snap like satisfyingly as would like a bone snap. But yeah. Oh, thank you. My house is beautiful. Because I was like, it should be kind of like a little shop or something, but I have no idea what it should be named, so I just have left this little spot that's right here blank. Um, yeah. I'm thinking about coloring this man now. I guess only part of his foot's on this thing. Whatever. I'll put shading or whatever. That'll make it a little better. Okay. I think we're gonna give him maybe some brownish hair that merges a little with blonde if we have highlights in it. And then, wait, because part of that was supposed to be like the scars of his face, which is the part that's around the spikes on his face. So, well, that's a spike. I'm coloring it brown. It shouldn't be brown. It should be like silver or something, because that's a beautiful color for metal. Give him some brown hair. And then you're getting tired. I mean, if you're tired, you should probably go to bed because it's quite late where you are. I'm gonna make the spike slightly blue because it'll be like a blue-gray. Is that even very blue? That's like a little more blue. Why is it red? What is this? I thought it's blue. There we go. Got his spikes for his eyes. Should have some darker bits around it. You don't want to go. Yeah, but you're tired. We don't want you like falling asleep with I don't remember what you had said you're watching with, but we don't want you falling asleep with your device underneath your blanket with your desk. I know it's 1:28. It's like I don't know when you woke up, so like 1:28 can mean different things based off of like when you wake up. I mean, like, I don't go to sleep at 1:28, but it's like maybe if you're tired, you should go to sleep. I'll make him pasty. No, not like that. Did I color that on the... I colored that on the same layer. Okay, good. You didn't sleep? What does that mean? Like that you went to sleep earlier? Or that you don't sleep because you just never sleep? Or you stayed up the entire night? There's many ways to interpret I didn't sleep. Because you said you were like drawing till like 3 in the morning or whatever. I feel like that part's supposed to be hair right there. And I colored it skin color. I think I'll just add some lines. What am I... Oh, I'm using... That's why my pen's so thick, because I'm using the studio pen. Okay. Color this part. Get that. That. There we go. Yeah, I think I need... I don't know if I need to make this more gray or something. Because it looks a bit... Oh. Oh, so you literally didn't sleep. So you were drawing at 3 a.m., but that was just something to do. Then you tried to go to sleep, but you couldn't sleep, and then your parents were like, get out of bed. And yeah, that's not fun. So you must actually be quite tired. If you've, because I've tried to do stuff like that, but it was not like I was awake the previous day. It was like I slept till like 5 p.m. and then I was awake. I decided to stay awake all night and stay up pretty much the entire next day. But like that's really the only scenario that I do that. I hope you get better from feeling kind of sick, because it's not fun feeling like that. I need to get the rest of his body. Gotta color him, and then I think I'll start shading. Once I have him with some flat... Actually, I could have just color dropped that if I set this as reference. What am I doing? Yeah, I mean, I feel like going to sleep would probably be pretty good for you because you've been awake for quite a while. But yeah, like a leathery looking tunic. I want it more gray. I Maybe like more like lighter. That's more like a skin color. Maybe like less colored. Like that. I don't know. Yeah. I'm guessing it's a more like... What am I using to draw? I'm drawing on Procreate. I am using my iPad and am drawing. It's like... It's one of those paid platforms. What am I... Oh, I'm coloring on the wrong thing. What am I doing? I'm using Procreate. It's like... I don't remember how many dollars. It's like a couple... I'm trying to remember. It was like... Maybe... like 12. If that. I think I need it to be more brown. That's less brown. That is more brown. Maybe some darker colored trousers. Yeah. It is Procreate. You use IBS Paint. I've tried IBS Paint, but it's a little like I think I just like this more. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could leave that part with that color because it looks kind of cool. I mean, I feel like the cloak is supposed to be more like bluish, more like gray. Kind of like that. I think I need a slightly darker color for that. And here's well with a darker color there. And maybe some here, some here. Because it's supposed to be like different colors, so it more like blends in with the surrounding. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to... His hand, that doesn't look much like a hand, also needs to be colored. There we go. His boots should be pretty dark. And then his belt should also probably be the same color. With probably like a kind of a bluish liquid. That's kind of clear. And it should have like little particles in it. I mean, it looks pretty, it looks fine from afar. And then little corks in the top. And then maybe some slightly darker color for this stuff. Because it's not supposed to be appetizing. It's like metal and water, so... Yeah. Starting to look a little better. I mean, the foot still's janky. I need to probably get some different colors on part of his clothing. But yeah, it tends to look better after you've added color. Something like that. To his little cloak, and I should probably... Why is it not letting me separate these two colors? I kind of want to get a more... It's doing both of them together. I don't know why. Maybe if I like get rid of this so I can see where the break point is. Doesn't really look like there's... What is wrong with the color? I don't know. So I kind of want to put the color in like this section. Am I on the wrong layer? I'm on the wrong layer, but if I put it here, maybe if I like color this, make like a wall, will this let me do it? Oh wait, no, I'd have to unreference this. And it did even more. What is this? You're gonna go to sleep. But one last question. How often do I live stream? Well, I'm trying to live stream more often. I'm thinking about trying to do it like every like weekend. Like, I mean, I won't be able to do next weekend because I'll be away from home. But I'm gonna try like, I'm gonna aim for like Saturday morning ish. It'll probably, for me, because I'll be like central time, it'll be more like, I'm gonna try to do it somewhere around like 8 or 9 in the morning on the weekend. Which for you, it'll be a much better time. Could be like more like during the actual day instead of late at night. But yeah, I'm trying to live stream more often. Because I feel like it's the most enjoyable form of being online. Because I can talk to people when they come on stream. But yeah, that's my answer. This color is too blue. Needs to be more gray. Yeah, for you it'll be the afternoon, because it'll be later than me, because you're like 7 hours away. So 7 hours would put, if I did it at 8, that'd put you at 1 in the afternoon. If I did it at 9, it would be 2 in the afternoon. So basically for you, it'd be probably like Saturday afternoon. That's what I'm aiming for. Bye. Have a good sleep. Trying to color the cloak. Because it's been pesky. I mean, I don't know exactly what it looks like, but the mist of this world's supposed to be pretty. I mean, when I imagine it, it would be kind of gray. And so I feel like a cloak kind of like this would kind of merge in with that. Maybe it would have to be a darker gray color, but I don't know. Maybe once I color block these things, I can darken it. Because it's like not letting me color drop into this section because it's connected to another section that I'm trying to have a separate color. And I kind of want this to be a little darker. Maybe I should make like a multiply layer and then add, like, use gray or whatever to make it darker. I think that would be good, doing it like that. Because it's supposed to kind of be mysterious. I mean, I guess it makes it easier to actually to shade, like make things darker, because it adapts to the color that I'm putting it on top of, which is nice. Some squigglies. Yeah, this looks fun. I have no idea what it would actually look like, but I feel like squigglies kind of add to the confusion it's supposed to bring, because it's supposed to kind of blend in with the night, and I feel like having variation to it is pretty good. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Some lines on his clothing, which look interesting. I think it just kind of adds to the cloak's like otherworldly look, because it's definitely not something you'd see in our world. It's more of a oddity. Hmm. I think I got most of cloak. I was gonna add some to the guy. Because I feel like when you're an Inquisitor, you kind of like it's hard to kind of be thought of as like a living person. So I feel like gray kind of adds to the vibes of their kind of like dead to at least their previous self. So gray's fun. Hmm. Huh. Okay. That looks a little better. Hmm. I think I'm pretty much good drawing for today. I'm going to stop this drawing for now. I will probably come back to it eventually. Yeah. Bye.